We have another Nazi here. A card-carrying Nazi and proud of it.
I'm a National
That's
Socialist.
yeah, National Socialist. Yeah,
Yes.
that's Nazi.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nazi is a communist word.
No. Well, there you have it. National Socialists do not like being called Nazis. Isn't that a shame? Yeah, I know it's a derogatory term. It was made up to make them look bad. Which begs the question, how do you make a Nazi look good? Well, maybe watching them get processed in a toxic waste facility. I don't know. Anyway, welcome again to The Simple Skeptic. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell. You'll be notified every time a new video comes out. And hit the like button or the unlike button. Doesn't really matter to me. We take all kinds here. This was a bunch of people we found at one of the drag queen storytime protests in Pickering, Ontario, here in Canada. And yeah, actual card-carrying Nazis were showing up. But wait, they don't like being called Nazis.
No National Socialist ever called themselves a Nazi. You can look it up.
Hitler said they needed National Socialism.
National Socialism. When did it become Nazi?
Nazi.
Nazi is born out of Ignatz. Ignatz was used by Antifa against us.
Notice he says Ignatz was used by anti-fascists, so he admits to being a fascist. Rather telling.
The Nazis
You're a
did
fucking
from day
communist.
one.
We had you for 47
I'm not a
years
communist.
in my country.
I'm not a
we
communist.
know all about you.
But you are a Nazi.
Really?
Yes, you are.
I'm a National Socialist.
Yes, which is a
you
Nazi.
know what National Socialism means?
We had you for 47 years in my country, he says. Well, if this isn't your country, why don't you go back to whatever your country is? I think he said he was Polish. Yeah, communism was not great in Eastern Europe, but he seems to think that it was worse than being under Nazi rule. I don't think so. And I think he knows so as well. Under Nazi rule, he would have been gradually weeded out because he doesn't look like the tall, blonde, muscular Ubermensch that Hitler wanted to breed. Then he asks, you know what National Socialism means? Yeah, I know what it means. It means Nazi. It means that anyone who was considered mentally defective, anyone who was physically infirm, anyone who didn't live up to the healthy ideal. Oh, wait a second. Jews, Slavs, blacks, anyone who wasn't white, preferably blonde, they would have been hauled off to concentration camps and murdered. That's what National Socialism means. Some of them were hiding their faces. You may notice that symbol on their chest, the black maple leaf with the lightning stripe on it. That's the symbol of the Canadian National Patriots. Used to be the Canadian Nationalist Party, which ran a few fringe candidates in elections in Canada and never really went anywhere. And they realized that they weren't going to do much, so they've rebranded themselves as Canadian National Patriots. They are not patriots. I bristle when I hear the term national values because that can vary from person to person. But I do know that their values don't even come close to the average Canadian's values.
This is the last time I'm telling you.
Did you want to say that again? Did you want to say that again?
Yeah, try to dox me. Yeah, go
No,
on.
what'd you say about Jews?
Boomer.
What'd you say about Jews?
I told you. You were talking shit. I said Holocaust did not exist. Holocaust was not real. Holocaust is not real.
And there it is. The Holocaust did not exist. Yeah, sure. That is exactly what we're up against. A simple little thing like a drag queen reading to children, and these people show up. What are they afraid of? They're not really afraid of drag queens. What they want to do is enforce their ridiculous ideas on everyone else. They don't care how they do it. They'll pick on anyone. And this is a stage that they can use. No. You'll be shouted down. You'll be hounded. We will not give you a platform. Now, I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks on vacation in a lovely little spot where there actually isn't any Wi-Fi. We will probably be able to pick some up when we head into town every so often. So I may be posting more videos. I may do a quickie tomorrow that'll get posted at another date. I'm not sure. Depends how things go tomorrow. But if I don't see you in the meantime, have a nice day. Punch Nazis.